acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay our respects to their elders past and present. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Our two grand final teams of OLINDA Ferny Creek and WOORI YALLOck have played on 2 occasions this season, with OLINDA Ferny Creek winning both. Both teams are well deserving of their place in today's grand final, and we look forward to a great match. I would also like to congratulate our umpires who will be officiating in today's game. I now invite you to stand if you're able, and please remove your hat for our national anthem. Good luck to both teams.
Well, hello and welcome to our first grand final of the day. It is our under-14 mixed here in the Outer East. It is between OLINDA Ferny Creek and WOORI YALLOck. Should be an exciting game. Another big day of grand finals. I've got another 3 coming up after this. We'll take a look at the match preview. Head-to-head, OLINDA Ferny Creek have won both of the matchups between these two sides. The Bloods finished first on the ladder, undefeated for the season. 14 wins, 0 losses. WOORI YALLOck were third with 10 wins and 4 losses. We take a look at what the coaches had to say during the week. For OLINDA Ferny Creek's coach, Lachlan Taylor, the boys are excited at the opportunity to go undefeated this season and to cap that off with a premiership. As a group, they've had a successful period the last few years, but know that winning requires a lot of hard work, which they've demonstrated a willingness to do this year. Boys are pumped and ready to go with the opposition that are up for a fight. OLINDA Ferny Creek, that was from Lachlan Taylor. For the WOORI YALLOck coach, Michael McGrath, we're thrilled to play in the grand final. The team's dedication and growth throughout the year has been incredible, with every player stepping up and playing their role. I'm very proud of them all. So that was Michael McGrath from WOORI YALLOck. That was what both coaches had to say. And all the action here at Yarra Junction Memorial Reserve is not going to be too far away. As mentioned, it was 9:40, the scheduled start time for the game. And we might just take a quick look. We'll run you through some of the how the quarters are going to look. So under 14 mixed, it is going to be 14-minute flat quarters. We'll have 3-minute breaks at quarter time and 3/4 time, and of course 5 minutes for half time. And joining me in the commentary box is our General Manager of Operations, Cameron Hutchison. And Pretz, it's a beautiful day for footy today, isn't it?
It is. The sun's out. A little bit of dew on the ground for the first match, but that's what they get used to when they get older, the dew kickers. But WOORI YALLOck won the toss, Aidan, and they'll be kicking to the township end with OLINDA Ferny Creek going to the river end in the first quarter here.
Here we go. Run away in the under-14 mixed grand final of season 2024 here in the Outer East. And both ruckmen to do battle going up there for WOORI YALLOck was Ross and goalie. And it might be OLINDA Ferny Creek here with the first centre clearance. The handball came away off that occasion from Oliver Haynes. And a little bit of trouble here momentarily, but Jack Ford with really good vision does well to find another teammate there, and the captain, Spencer Garrett, inside forward 50. They go. Beautiful kick, but the mark couldn't be taken. Looks like Desta there on the far side of the ground. Going to be an interesting one to handle here for both sides. Ball comes to ground level. What can they muster up here at OLINDA Ferny Creek? They've got the early territory so far. Ball slapped away. Now it's knocked back into the corridor. Here we go. WOORI YALLOck now trying to desperately get the ball out of there. The ball still continues to head forward. Knocked on that occasion there by Caden Johnston. But it is a bit of a scrum early days here inside the forward 50 of OLINDA Ferny Creek. Neither side able to gain supremacy. Ball heads towards the boundary line. Now it's currently in the hands there of Patterson of OLINDA Ferny Creek. And once again, nothing really forthcoming for either side. Ball comes towards the corridor, so it's currently in the hands of WOORI YALLOck. So, and as Pretzel mentioned, they're not far enough, and this could be the chance here for the Bloods. Currently in the hands of Jack Ford. Swings around, gets a handball away there to Monkhorst. And a high free kick, so this could potentially be a shot at goal. Monkhorst centres the ball, beautiful kick, and he's found the captain and Spencer Garrett. And this will be the first shot of the grand final. In the under-14 mix, Spencer Garrett providing the option. He had a little leading lane to run into there, and Ed Ford spotted him beautifully. And he'll line up from directly in front, about 25, 30 metres out. So Spencer Garrett, always good to get a grand final started off with a nice early goal. Just brings the energy up for the playing group. And as Leo would say, Pretz, a potential captain's goal that only captains can kick.
Be, yes.
And he comes from directly in front, Spencer Garrett. Beautiful looking kick off the boot and absolutely no trouble at all. First goal of the grand final, and it goes the way of OLINDA FERNY Creek. And there it is. There's that captain's goal for Spencer Garrett, and that'll be a real confidence booster for him.
Yeah, well, they won the centre clearance, and WOORI haven't really had their hands on it at all. They got a quick kick out there from the pocket, but it was a cross goal and didn't go far enough, which put their teammate under pressure. And then that kick got turned over, and OLINDA made them pay for that.
Good forward pressure it was too, as you mentioned, Pretzel. They just weren't able to get the ball clear.
As we're back in the middle now, OLINDA FERNY Creek is Johnston's going up. He won that tap down again. We were able to grab it, but tackled immediately. Little quick kick out of the pack there. Johnston, good tap on to Garrett. He gets a handball out wide. Now they're moving through. Johnston following up nicely, getting the quick into the kick into the forward 50. Desta there. Can he get it on the third? A juggling attempt. He can. And some ominous signs early here for WOORI YALLOck, just not getting their hands on the footy.
He's the danger man too, Jesse Desta. Pretz last year in the under-13s grand final, he was the difference in extra time, so they've got to stop him to WOORI YALLOck.
I think we nicknamed him the better Desta, didn't we?
I've got a funny story about Noah, actually, Pretz, but we'll tell that one later.
Oh, that's okay. It's all about Jesse today. As he comes on in and puts it straight over the goal umpire's head. That's 2 quick goals on the board for OLINDA FERNY Creek. They are 2 straight goals, and we're beginning only 3 minutes, Aiden.
Yes, no, exactly right, Pretzel, and a really good start here for the Bloods, and not the start that OLINDA FERNY Creek would have wanted.
Oh, WOORI.
Oh, sorry, WOORI would have wanted. In fact, exactly the start that OLINDA FERNY Creek would have wanted. 2 early goals, and as you mentioned, only 3 minutes into this first quarter. So WOORI just need to try and get the ball down there. Haven't had a forward 50 entry as of yet. Up it goes once again. So the 2 rucks to do battle, getting probably the better of the tap. That tap there was Caden Johnston, and they might be away once again. Garrett gets it under his control, swings around onto the right boot, little kick around the body, could work out okay, gets it to about centre half forward. The handball on that occasion from Wool a little bit errant, but it might still work out here for the Bloods. They can go inside forward 50, currently under the agency of Deer, and goes out to wide half forward, and he's done well to find a teammate that occasion. Looks like Fishburn, who just pops it over the top, but he might have turned it over. No mark could be taken, though, for WOORI YALLOck, so they're still under a bit of pressure here. Could be another opportunity for OLINDA FERNY Creek. Eventually, the Tigers get a kick out of there, but they've turned it over. Good intercept mark taken there by Aitken, who goes across. It might work out okay. Here's Jack Ford once again. Ned Monkhorst, sorry, in fact. So Monkhorst hands it away. Once again goes to that man Aitken. Now the ball moments ago, but the handball probably wasn't the best, not very favourable. Now WOORI might be a chance if they can lay the tackle, but they can't. The handball coming away there from Grimes. Monkhorst in the area too. The kick turned over, so once again Grimes with the ball. And now Garrett, the captain. Up and under ball to half forward. Oh, nearly a mark taken there by Aitken. He just couldn't quite take it down in the end. Johnston, sorry, it was in fact. Here we go. Kick around the body. Inside forward 50. This could be another chance for the Bloods. WOORI YALLOck really under siege at the moment. Kick towards goal. Is home.
Snap.
Can you believe that? Something from nothing. And the Bloods have got 3 goals in the space of 5 minutes.
Got to keep an eye on it. I think it might have been Fishburn.
We'll just wait for him to turn around.
And yeah, just WOORI YALLOck still not able to get their hands on this footy. It is a little bit dewy. The ball's a bit slippery and sliding around at the moment until this sun burns off that dew. That's how it's going to be a little bit tough for them to get clean hands. And OLINDA FERNY Creek are just getting it forward at every opportunity.
I don't think they've got the ball forward to centre just yet, Pretz.
No, they haven't. Have they got an opportunity here? They could pick that up. They couldn't quite get it. Picked up there was Jack Ford. Got the handball out wide. Picking it up was Haynes. He's kicked out wide to the outer wing here at Yarra Junction. Kick around the corner up towards centre half forward is a good one from OLINDA. Now WOORI have some numbers around it. And they can get it back into the centre, but it's straight into the hands there of Deering. Deering's got a player out wide. Not going direct as yet. He's using the captain in Garrett. He's got a teammate out there as well. Nice left foot around the corner. Gets it up towards centre half forward. Now there's quite a few players around it. Nice little pick up there and handball by Wood. And we're going to get to see a free kick here is going to go the way of Olinda Ferny Creek. So did you keep your eyes on that goal kicker, or are we putting it down for Fishburne
We're pretty
now and
confident,
apologising if it's not?
Pretty confident if it's Fishburne. It wasn't a big pack of players, but it did look like it was the number 20.
Oh, and Dester's taken a good pack mark here at the top of the goal square. And he could have his second in within 7 minutes, Aidan.
Yep.
Now they've used that well, Olinda Ferny Creek. And Noah Dester is just taking his time. Sorry, Jesse. On his approach now. Fairly deliberate. Nice ball drop. Gets it fairly accurate. The goal umpire doesn't move. That is Jesse Dexter's second goal this morning in the under-14 grand final here at Yarra Junction. And we've only been going 7 minutes, Aidan. And it's 4 goals to none.
It is, yep. Accurate goal kicking early days too for the Blood, so this is so important. And Olinda Ferny Creek, they're just getting dominated out of the middle here at the moment. They just need to try and settle things down. Try and get a little bit of territory. If they can just lock the ball down there. So up it goes once again. It'll still be that man there, Pattinson in the ruck for Olinda Ferny Creek, and they might get one here. Good smother on that occasion, though. Might work out here for the Bloods. Currently in the hands of Thompson. Gets the ball moving forward. It's a scrambly one, but it might work out. Here we go. This could be the opportunity for WOORI. Like they finally get the ball down there into the ground. They've got to try and lock it in, though. Ball might come away momentarily, but there's a tackle, and we will have a stoppage at about centre-half forward here for the Tigers. So first real territory gained here for WOORI YALLOck. Got to try and lock it in there now. Got to try and find the goal. Settle things down. Tap once again, one there by Pattinson. Ball comes forward. Johnston wasn't Olinda Ferny Creek. Get the ball forward momentarily, but now it's currently in the hands of that man there, Aitken of WOORI YALLOck, who goes with a high up and under ball. Going to be a tough one to mark. Once again, spills to the outer side of the ground. Garrett's in the area there once again for the Bloods. Picked up, though, at ground level on that occasion by Deering, whose handball was nearly turned over. Garrett once again tries to knock it away. And now they might be away, WOORI YALLOck, but that handball probably not the best. It put his team under all sorts of pressure. Long kick to centre-half forward, but once again, the Bloods got all the numbers here. The mark couldn't be taken, though, there by Barry.
Good
here
pressure.
we go. Kick towards a goal square. They've got a man out the back here, WOORI. This could be the chance. Does it roll through? Oh, yes, it does.
Good shepherding.
And that'll work out just fine. WOORI finally get their first goal. And it was desperately needed.
I was focusing on the shepherd, Aidan. I didn't get the kicker.
No, I didn't. I couldn't really pick it up either. It was a very scrambly one out of the pack once again, but it'll do just fine.
So the shepherder there was Ebbage. Did a beautiful job on in the goal square there to make sure that one rolled through.
Yep.
Johnston tapped it down again. Olinda's got the dominance here in the middle. Getting the clearance there was Deering up towards centre forward. Comes off hands. WOORI in first for it, but couldn't quite pick it up. Going in hard was Jack Ford. He's got out. There's a free kick here. It's going to go the way of Olinda Ferny Creek. And it's going to go to Bellamo. He's got a player inside the 50. He's taking the nice mark. There's going to be a deliberate set shot at goal here for Olinda Ferny Creek for the quick reply. Aidan.
Yeah, not what WOORI YALLOck would have wanted.
Oh, it's a bit of an up and under. It's top of the goal square, though. Who's there? WOORI had some numbers. Good tackling pressure there. Ball came out. There's a kick off the ground. And a free kick's being paid here to Olinda. Looks like it was for the dangerous tackle. And now a 25-metre as well. And Jack Ford just takes the early opportunity there and just pops it through with no one on the mark. A little bit undisciplined there from WOORI. And Olinda Ferny Creek with their 5th goal on the board. So it's 5 goals to 1 in the first quarter.
So it's still
been going 10.5 minutes.
It's only a few minutes to go in this first quarter. 14-minute flats, as mentioned. So the ball comes back into the middle of the ground once again. So still Johnston in the ruck here for Olinda Ferny Creek, who tries to crash his way through. Spencer Garrett's in the area there too. Was there a hold? No, umpire calls them to go. Handball just couldn't quite be picked up on that occasion by Thompson. Now, once again, they might be a chance here. WOORI. Handball comes away just in time. Here we go. No one can take the ball cleanly. The dew on the ground just causing a few problems. Olinda handling it really well. WOORI just having some troubles. And now it's going to come back. So this will be another free kick here for Olinda Ferny Creek.
Brown.
Yep, the recipient to be Fletcher Brown. So Brown looks further afield, just chips it. Oh,
over the head.
no, he's just over the head. It might still work out, though. They've got plenty of numbers here, do the Bloods, but so do YALLOK. Now, eventually, they do counter-attack here, the Tigers. Can they make something of this? No, they can't. Brown, once again, goes back to mop up the work. Got the handball away to Deering. Goes long to the outer side of the ground. Good kick. Does it work out? No, it's going to come to ground level. And I think it might have been in the hands there of Ned Munkhorst. We'll try and get a close
too high.
look at this one. Anyway, Munkhorst, long kick to half forward. Can someone take a mark here? No, through the hands. Oh, Destin nearly snaffled it. Here we go. Jesse Destin gets the handball over the top. Here's another opportunity. Gowan, open goal, puts it through.
Misses.
Oh, he's missed, has he? There we go.
For a point. Put through for a point.
Oh. Probably the easiest of the lot, and unfortunately Ben Gowan couldn't put it through. So the first blemish on the scoreboard. 5 goals won now, Olinda Ferny Creek. A little reprieve there for the WOORI defence, but they might be in trouble because Jesse Desta had his name written all over that one, and he's going to send it straight back inside forward 50 here for the Bloods, and it's a beautiful kick as well. And here's another shot at goal coming up. Jack Ford wasting no time, plays on, kick towards goal. Is offline once again.
Or
So
is
another
it downfield? Yep, he was bumped after he kicked it.
Oh, there we go.
It's going to be a
Can you believe
downfield
that?
free kick right on the goal line.
So this is the second one of these that YALLOK have given away in this first quarter. So it is Jack Ford. He kicks that one, makes no mistake. There's another one, 6-1-37. They are now Olinda Ferny Creek. Only about a minute left in this first quarter. And the dream start for the Bloods.
It's higher scoring per minute than any game we've seen all year, Aidan. It's magnificent.
It is an absolute shootout here for Olinda Ferny Creek. YALLOK just need to try and steady things down. They've just got to try and hold them off.
Their
this
one
last
forward
minute.
entry was a goal.
Exactly.
It's 100% strike rate. Let's just get it in there a bit more, boys.
So only a minute to go in this first quarter. I think the coach will just want WOORI just to try and slow things down here for this minute and just try and get to quarter time.
From the tap, Johnston won it again. We're in nicely for this. Get the handball out wide. But intercepted here for Olinda Ferny Creek on this outer wing here. Going in for it is Ford. He's tackled nicely. Thompson for WOORI was doing good in those passages of play.
Ooh.
Now they're going into forward 50 here. Popping it up there towards goal is Urquhart. Just over the head of his teammate, Ebbage. Ebbage fighting with it now, and then we'll see a rush behind from Olinda Ferny Creek under some pressure there. So that was a bit better from YALLOK. And they are now at 1-1-7. Linda playing on quickly, going towards the outer side here. YALLOK can pick it up. There's a holding the ball. Free kick going to be paid. It's going to go the way of Olinda Ferny Creek. Got a few leading options, but taken too long and then played on and the ball got smothered off the mark. So well done there from WOORI. Quick kick around the corner is too high here. Yes, going to go to YALLOK, this free kick. Called to play on. Got a free player out wide and they play on quickly. I think this is Ormsby putting it in towards full forward. Oh, nice, nearly marked there by Ebbage. Gets the handball over the top. Go back in and Olinda are just happy to rush this through. And now they play on quickly after that. A couple of bounces towards this commentary side. Outside of the boot kick towards centre wing. Out through the hands there of Ford. Picking up, putting it back and forward for WOORI was Van Den Heuvel. And there's a free kick off ball downfield. Well, he'll have to have a shot after the siren, Will Ormsby.
Might have to load up for the barrel here, Brett.
Yes. Ball will be a little bit slippery. Want to dry that off first. Ormsby going for the barrel. Kind of gets onto it. Oh, should have let it go. WOORI. It might have rolled through and got that extra point, but in the end, no score. So both teams going into the huddles for the quarter-time break, Aidan.
Yep, that's it. So very good start there for Olinda for the under-14 mixed grand final. So it's Jesse Desta who's going to go up on the ruck on this occasion for Olinda Ferny Creek, who started well up forward, but definitely
The throng of Olinda supporters have changed ends too. They're going to follow the goal ends of Olinda.
absolutely love that. They're very good at getting behind their teams, Olinda Ferny Creek. They've always got good presence at grand finals. We saw it last year at the women's grand final, the junior grand finals. I remember the Premier Division 2022 Grand Final. They had plenty of people. So here we go once again. So Dester up at the ruck on this occasion. He does win the tap, but it was slightly affected on that occasion, though, by Ross and goalie of WOORI YALLOck. And here we go. The Bloods might have an early opportunity to get the ball moving forward. They can go inside forward 50. They've got to handle the ball a little bit better, though. The fumble's not doing them any good. Here we go. This could be the chance, but the kick's turned over. It's currently in the hands on that occasion there of Will Brown, who sends the ball back the other way, but it's been turned over.
WOORI can go back in.
What can they do here? Opportunity here for the Bloods once again. Here we go. Long kick to the top of the square. Good mark is taken, but it's by Jesse Dester, who has started this game very well so far. He looks to just go to the other side of the ground. Can a mark be taken? Yes, it can. So good build up here so far for the Bloods. They come back inside the middle of the ground. Good kick on that occasion there, finding a teammate in Barry. And now they can go through the middle here. The kick not going to quite hit the target. Just on the bounce. Here we go. Jesse Destin once again picked it up beautifully, but his handball could be turned over here. Trying to win it at ground level there as Hooten of WOORI YALLOck comes to centre half back. Hooten once again goes to the outer side of the ground. Ball heads towards the boundary line. And I believe that will be a free kick to OLINDA FERNY Creek. Yes, it will be for the last kick rule.
Last possession.
Oh, last possession, sorry.
Over the back it goes. OLINDA in the race for it. But, was that touched? No, it wasn't. So now it'll be WOORI YALLOck's chance to take that free kick. Last clear possession. Hayden, a handball or kick. Last clear possession. Then it's a free kick to the opposition. As the ball comes down in the centre of the ground, OLINDA now can put it back within forward 50. Nice intercept mark here from WOORI and good running off half back. You've got a couple of players moving towards this, but so does OLINDA in Aitken. Aitken takes a bounce. Looks up now, tries to find a teammate, goes through the hands. Ball is still a bit slippery. Ground is drying out, but still a bit of dew around. OLINDA now. There's Fishburn. Couldn't quite take it with him. Teammate handballs it to him. They get a quick kick around the corner. Oh, coming through there nicely was Johnston. He's down forward this quarter after being in the ruck. Now he can butter up, have a shot on goal. No, does the team thing, but just misses his teammate in forward. There's a kick off the ground, and it's been put through here by OLINDA FERNY Creek. And I'll follow this young player until I can get them to turn around and show us the number. Moving back into centre forward area now. It looks like they've got 5 on the back there. Might be a 15. And that might be Pattinson. Or Haynes, unless it is just a 5. So we'll clarify that one, Aidan. You take it away.
So back in the middle once again. Dester up in the ruck, try to get it down to his captain there in Barrett. It's a grand level ball, but Garrett did really well, but he was tackled straight away. And the umpire comes in and calls for it, so we will have another stoppage.
And it was Pattinson.
So up it goes once again. Dester probably didn't quite get the better of that tap. OLINDA just trying to surge the ball forward. We're trying to regain a bit of control. This could be an opportunity. The ball was just momentarily in the hands on that occasion. I believe it was of De Bono. And now the handball comes away. This could work out. Ebbage. Kick a little bit errant, but it might still work. Kick heads towards the boundary line. Tricky one to handle for the moment. Currently in the hands of that occasion there of Gemmell. And we are going to have a stoppage. So a ball up on the broadcast side wing here at Yarra Junction. So once again, it's Dester up in the ruck. Up against Ross and goalie. Dester just slaps it back in towards the corridor. Could be a dangerous one here for OLINDA FERNY Creek. Don't want to turn it over in this part of the ground. What can they do? It's a bit of a scrum at the moment. Dester tries to crash through, but unable to do so. Reapplying some good pressure here for the moment. Can they wheel the ball forward? They've currently got it under their possession, but they've turned it over once again. Here is Garrett, picked up beautifully. Swings onto that right boot, kick down the line is a beautiful one, and hits up Fishburn. He wastes no time, got the kick away just in time. He was tackled momentarily. Here we go, they're going to get one out of the back here. This is Johnston. Can he get it under his control? Yes, he can. Open goal, and he's missed.
Just away to the left.
There we go. So a little reprieve there for the WOORI defence. Johnston was away, but the pressure was good enough there from the WOORI YALLOck defenders, and they hold him off, but they've got to come back. They didn't wait for the flag.
No, it's not the flag. It's actually just the signal.
Oh, there we go. So they'll go to the outer side here, will the Tigers. Long up and under ball. Going to be a tricky one to mark, but the mark is taken. And it was in the agency on that occasion of Blake Thompson, who continues to press down the ground. But once again, they're in a bit of trouble here, WOORI YALLOCK, but a bit of a momentary slip there by one of the OLINDA players might bring them back into it. Here we go. Desta. Tackled. Is it holding the ball? Yes, it is. So good tackle, and this could be a good opportunity here for the Tigers. Got to get the ball moving quickly. They get it to about half forward. Can a buck be taken here? Yes, it can. Good bit of vision there to spot up Gemmell, who's been busy in these last couple of minutes. Goes inside forward 50, and the mark is taken.
Nice bit of play, WOORI.
They've done that very nicely, and Hawkins on the end of it. Kick of about 35 metres required. Bit of a 45-degree angle. And they just need this WOORI YALLOCK just to steady the ship a little bit. Hawkins starts it left. It's coming back a little bit. Didn't quite make the journey. Do OLINDA rush it over? No, they don't. The ball stays in play, so there might still be a chance here, WOORI YALLOCK. Holding the ball is paid.
They've played on quickly.
And he's going to go the way of OLINDA FERNY Creek, and currently in the hands of Ford.
Ford's got Fishburne, goes over his head. Picking it up there was Monkhurst. But they've turned it over here, OLINDA. A great smother has got it back in their hands, though. Desta evading one, getting it to Garrett. Now looking for Ford running past. But picking it up there, falling in his hands was Thompson. He's had a pretty good start to the game, WOORI YALLOCK. For WOORI YALLOCK is Thompson. So ball up here. Desta wins that one down to himself. Dodges one, gets on the left foot, kicks towards centre forward, but it's intercepted here. Nicely by Ormsby. Looks out wide, but it's a one-on-one contest. His teammates able to keep it in front, but now he's under pressure. Does well and gets on the left boot. Oh, it's off the hands there of Ford for OLINDA. WOORI YALLOCK now with some numbers. Handball just misses the target, unfortunately. And there's a too high free kick being paid here. It's going to go the way of WOORI YALLOCK's Gemmell. Nice little kick into the middle there. Finding Ormsby. Ormsby towards centre forward. Nice handball over. Here they go. This is Hawkins. Gets a kick around the corner. Just might have hit the post. It's through for a behind. For WOORI YALLOCK, which brings them on to 128. OLINDA FERNY Creek, 7-2-44.
So even 36-point margin for the Bloods at the moment. Once again looking to go to the outer side of the ground. Good kick down the line. Do they find the target? It was looking for a teammate on that occasion there of Oliver Haynes, who couldn't quite get it under his control. And now they look to go back the other way. Ball goes out of bounds as it seems. So it is going to be a stoppage on the outer side of the ground. Desta once again up on the ruck. Up against Rossingoli. Desta just grabs it. Got to get the handball away. Does to Garrett. Garrett under a bit of pressure. Once again back to Desta. Desta handballs it over the top. Here we go. OLINDA FERNY Creek. Good kick off the boot of it. Looked like Grimes, but he just missed the teammate. This could be now a chance for Ford if he can get it under his control. WOORI desperately trying to get back and get numbers there to create the contest. And there's another free kick here, I think. Or is it a ball up? It's a ball up. Just short of half forward for OLINDA FERNY Creek, who've willed the ball forward pretty well. Up it goes once again. Desta up against Rossingoli. Desta probably got the better of the tap. Here we go. This could be the chance, but another whistle and a free kick to the Bloods. And it looks like it's Garrett, the captain, who can send him inside forward. 50 to a one-on-one. No mark can be taken. Here we go.
Nice,
out the back. Looks like, is it Monkhurst, is it? Or is it Ford?
It's a magnificent roving goal, whoever it is.
It is Ford.
For his third.
Fantastic goal there. 42 points the difference. It is now 8-2-50. OLINDA FERNY Creek to WOORI YALLOCK 1-2-8. And the task gets harder and harder for the Tigers. Just been a magnificent performance so far by the Bloods. As it's back in the middle once again. So Desta once again up against Rossingoli. Desta just smashes it forward. This could work out. Can Garrett get under his control? Just paddles it forward. Here we go. He can break away. Was it a high tackle? Yes, it was. WOORI not happy, but it was definitely there. So Spencer Garrett backs off the mark and then goes inside forward 50. Good kick. Is it? Oh, no, just didn't quite hit the target. Here we go. Desta on the non-preferred.
Oh, he's hit the post. Hit the woodwork.
43 points the difference.
So YALLOCK going the outer side. Playing on out of the square. Going long there. Desta, though, he's parked himself underneath it, and he can pump it back in for OLINDA Ferny Creek. Goes for the leading player in forward and finds him in the pocket right in front of the club rooms. There'll be a lot of support for him there. Not this age group, but this team, Aiden, going for the three-peat. So Ned Ford, or Jack Ford. Ned's the older brother. Jack comes in, pops it on its way. Oh, it's just to the left. So through for a minor score, which now reads Aiden.
8-4-52.
To YALLOCK.
1-2-8.
Beautiful. You've got the running totals for us here today. YALLOCK have done better now. They've got more numbers around this one. They just can't quite get their hands on it cleanly. And OLINDA have come through there. Here we go, in the hands of WOORI. Handball out there was De Bono, moving it forward. Going back in again. Thompson's there with the tackling pressure. Good kick around the corner from OLINDA. Now they've got a player out. Again, it's just a bit slippery. Gowan was caught there. And receiving the free kick for that holding ball was going to be a Rossignol for YALLOCK. Pumps it up high and long towards the wing. Bit of a fly there. Nice bit of work there was by Ebbage. There's a holding free kick to WOORI. Taking in here is Urquhart. Got to break the lines with this kick. OLINDA are packed in front there. That's where the ball falls. WOORI's got it now though. Tackled straight away. Kick off the ground. Moving it forward. Trying to get the handball through. There was O'Connor. Coming in at Garrett for OLINDA. And Desta out the back. He's able to get a quick, clear kick around the corner. Couldn't take the mark, though, was Gowan. Still working, though, with Monkhurst. Now it's intercepted here by WOORI. He's tackled straight away. Couldn't get it out at the first step and prior, according to the umpire. Monkhurst pops it in forwards towards Johnston. Comes off his hands towards the boundary line. Handballs it back into the hot spot. Falls into the hands here of Ford. And he's just not able to bend it quite enough.
Makes it 8-5-53 now for OLINDA Ferny Creek. And once again, WOORI look to go to the outer side. Are they going to go up the middle of the ground? They use plenty of distance. Oh, Ford nearly forced the intercept mark, but eventually WOORI tried to get away. The kick, a little bit errant there from O'Neill, but eventually they do get the ball moving forward. That's a really good one. The mark couldn't be taken, though. Garrett, did he hold? No. Umpire calls them to go. It's a bit of a scrum on the outer side of the ground. Desta handballs it to himself. How about that? The Kevin Bartlett style handball to yourself. Goes inside forward 50. The mark can't be taken. Now the Bloods seem to have all the numbers here, but WOORI desperately defending grimly, trying to get the ball out of there. And there's a whistle for a hold. It's going to go the way of the Bloods. So another shot at goal coming up here. And I think it might be Johnston, but we'll just get a closer look at the number here.
Gowan.
Anyway, you're right, it is Gowan. Pretzel from directly in front. It's a little bit offline. And there's a mark taken on the goal line. And Johnston, there we go.
You just predicted it, hey?
Yep.
We've only got about 30 seconds to go in this quarter.
So Johnson on a bit of a tight angle. Interesting to see how he goes about this one. Does he go a little check side? I think he's going to back himself on the drop punt here. No, he's going to go the check side. And it's just a little bit narrow. So not a bad effort there.
They couldn't keep the accurate kicking up, unfortunately.
No. So second behind there for Johnston. 46 points the difference it is now. 8-6-54 OLINDA Ferny Creek to YALLOCK 1-2-8. And well, there's the siren. And that will conclude the first half here of the Under-14 Mixed Grand Final. And it's been all OLINDA Ferny Creek so far. 8-6-54. They are leading YALLOCK 1-2-8. A big second half required here for the Tigers. If they're going to get themselves back into this one, still plenty of time. But they definitely need to get motoring in, well, as they call it, the Premiership quarter, Pretz. So going to be interesting to see what happens. We'll have a short break for half time, about 5 or so minutes. When we come back, we're going to have all the action from the second half.
Only half time, Tony, I'll be there.
Yeah, you just like, you'll need to get over this gutter, mate. Love, I'll be your way, bud.
How about we just leave it on the ground?
Beautiful, mate. So just bring them off.
moment. It is OLINDA Ferny Creek by 46 points, 8-6-54 to WOORI YALLOCK 1-2-8.
And we've got an update. Caleb Urquhart confirmed as the goal kicker for WOORI YALLOCK, and the one we weren't sure about for OLINDA was Hugo Fishburn.
Here we go. So we're underway once again. Paddle forward here momentarily for the Bloods, but now it's the Tigers who can get the ball moving forward. Interesting looking kick, but it's going to be turned over. Beautifully picked up at ground level by Aitken. The vice captain goes out to Ford. Quickly handballs it away. Tricky one to handball. Once again, Aitken and Ford as well. Kick around the body. Going to favour WOORI YALLOCK. So they do force an interception early days here, do the Tigers. And the kick just slightly comes back in towards the middle. It just falls a bit short of the target. It might still work out okay, but OLINDA Ferny Creek once again seem to have all the numbers. Ball just rolling along the ground. Here we go. This could be a chance once again for Ormsby. They get it to about centre half forward. Comes back to Ormsby. Here we go. From about 35. Looks okay off the boot, and it rolls its way home. Oh, no, it's hit the post.
Base of the post. Oh, no.
Just a little inside edge. That would have been the perfect start there for WOORI, but unfortunately, as Pretzel mentioned, the ball just nicked the post. So Aitken brings it back in, up the middle.
Kick out.
And could be a bit of trouble here. Here's another chance for WOORI. Kick to the top of the square. 2 1-on-1. Aitken did well. Now he's got to get the ball out of there. Oh, he didn't really want to go on the left, so he decided to go the handball, and this could work out for WOORI YALLOCK, but Aitken, that's a really good second effort. Went in there, tried to win the hard ball. He's done pretty well so far, and now the Bloods might be away here. That's a really good hand pass, and they can go through the middle of the ground, maybe up the broadcast side. Wingers and mark taken by Fishburn. Noel slept away from him at the last moment. Picked up beautifully, though, by Johnson at ground level. Goes into the middle of the ground. Beautiful kick. Mark just couldn't quite be taken, but it might still work out. Here we go. They can go inside forward 50 now. Off the boot of Nathaniel Johnston. Does really well. Here is Gowan. Gets away, kick towards goal, finds Desta in the goal square. Beautiful, that'll work either way. And Jesse Desta, who's already kicked 2, can go back and line up number 3.
He's just questioning whether he's inside the square or not.
Also, maybe not. Umpire
No,
not going
just
to...
outside, so he's on an angle.
So Desta just going to go with the check side on this occasion. In he comes. Oh, a little bit
skinny
narrow as
again.
well. So 8-7-55, little reprieve there for the WOORI defence early days. And
Desta's on to 2-2 for the afternoon.
yes, he is. 8-7-55 now are OLINDA Ferny Creek to WOORI YALLOCK 1-3-9.
We really got the numbers coming this side, but they go on the outer side. So it's all one-on-ones out there. Goes out the back, and OLINDA have the number. Crummer around there. Get the kick around the corner, back into their forward 50. It's bowled over quite a few. Going for the strike it was. Now there's a too high free kick, going to go the way of WOORI YALLOCK. Kick slightly askew, which still could fall fortuitously for them, because here they go, out the back. Just keep moving it forward. Ormsby's trying to do that. In there trying to get it as well was O'Neill. Couldn't quite pick it up, and taking away for OLINDA was Deering. Deering towards the centre of the ground. The player being pushed away without the footy there. From OLINDA Ferny Creek's going to receive the free kick. I think this is Green. Green's kick. Oh, just not held on to there by Ford. He's got enough time and space to get around and try and find a target in the pocket. Gowan's there. Gowan was the one he was looking for, but WOORI have the numbers. It's close to this boundary line, but they're able to keep it in here, OLINDA. Nice handball over the top. It's a 1-2 effort. This will be a magnificent snapper goal, but unfortunately couldn't get it through, and it's out of bounds on the full. It's clipped the behind post.
So free kick in the back pocket for the Tigers. Let's try and pick up who that is.
How dare they run backwards, eh? He should have turned around and gone back to his spot.
Gemmell, I think it is, with a free kick, goes long to about half back, but no mark can be taken. Once again, the Bloods, they just seem to have all the numbers at this contest. WOORI have the ball momentarily. Here we go. They get the ball moving forward, but there's no one at home. Or at least it's all OLINDA Ferny Creek. This could be a chance. They're getting rid of his man there was Ebbage. Coming back, though, as well nice. It was Aitken for OLINDA Ferny Creek. Can he get under his control? He's had a pretty good quarter so far as Aitken kick around the body. Heads towards the boundary line. Trickles out of play, and it will be a free kick.
Worries. Yep.
For the last possession.
Peterson there applying the pressure on him.
So kick comes back in towards the middle to a contest. Can someone take a mark? Oh, gee, flying in from the back there was Thompson. Couldn't quite take the mark. Now a chance. Aitken tries to slap the ball forward, but he just overran it slightly. Once again comes to ground level. Anyone's ball here. Ford goes in hard for the Bloods, but can't quite win it himself. Now he does. Ford gets the handball away. This could work out just fine, but a good strong tackle is laid.
That was holding.
Here we go, free kick for holding the man, probably the right decision, and the recipient will be Deering. To the outer side, comes back in towards the middle. Good mark
Nice
taken
mark.
there, beautifully done there by Johnston, presented nicely. Oh, nobody slipped over, can you believe that? Oh, but he sold the candy, got rid of his man. Inside forward, 50, 2 and 2. Desta is there, can't take the mark, they might get one out the back here. Opportunity for Green.
It's Desta
Desta, open goal, and there you go, he's got number 3. There we go, Olinda Ferny Creek out to 52 points now, 9-7-61 they are, leading WOORI YALLOck 139.
Not what I meant to do.
There we go, there's the replay for us.
No, I was trying to do it on mute. I was trying to check one out. No, why is it doing that? Anyway.
So it does come back into the middle, and they continue to extend that lead. Once again, looks like it'll be Johnston and Rosengoli.
Yeah, Rosengoli did all right, but Johnston got a bit of forward momentum on it. But WOORI's able to get in and under it first. Thompson with the kick around the corner towards centre half forward. Aiken bumbled that one. He's got support there from a teammate. That was in Haynes. They can work it well. Now towards forward at centre half forward. Kick towards Desta. Just played his beautiful opponent there beautifully. Thought he was going back, and when he got lost, and Desta just stepped forward and took the chest mark.
Yep.
Bit of forward craft there in the under-14s, Aiden.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fantastic. They've got a good player in their hands here at Olinda Ferny Creek, I'm sure.
So Jesse Desta on his deliberate approach for number 4. That time it doesn't go anywhere near the post and straight over the goal umpire's head. So he has number 4 in the afternoon, and Olinda have number
10, 10-7-67. They are now to 139. I love that set shot kicking routine of Jesse Desta's as well, Pretz. He's just nice and simple. He runs in straight at the target. He kicks straight at the target. A beautiful kicking action. And as you mentioned as well, the forward craft there for a young man of probably only, about 14, 15 years. Very impressive.
14, yeah.
14, there you go. Up we go once again. And here we go, Olinda Ferny Creek. Out they come. Garrett is in the air. Beautifully knocked on. That'll work out just fine to Munkhorst. Comes back to Garrett. Inside forward 50. They go once again. Beautiful vision. And he's found a teammate. It looks like Ford, who centres the ball. Oh, just put too much on it. The mark was nearly taken there by Deering. Couldn't quite stick it. Now WOORI YALLOck can come back the other way. Gemel's got to park himself underneath it. Couldn't quite take the mark. Johnson slaps it forward. Now running onto it here is Bellamo. Can't quite get it under his control. They still go inside though. Oh, good intercept mark. Is it? No, but it's a free kick. For front on contact, was it? Yes, it is. There we go. It's a little reprieve for the WOORI defenders. As once again, Olinda were pressing. Dangerous kick in the middle of the ground, but this is probably what they need to do. WOORI YALLOck. Johnson couldn't quite take the mark. Once again, balls at ground level. Tricky one to handle. Plenty of numbers around it. Bellamo tries to win it for the Bloods, and there's a whistle. It's going to be a stoppage inside the centre square. Still forward to centre for Olinda Ferny Creek. So up it goes once again. Johnson just smashes it forward. This could work out just fine. Running onto it here. Looks like Blake Wood. Can he get under his control? Not just yet. Picks it up now. Gets the handball away just in time. Here is Fishburn. Oh, he slipped over at the wrong time. Handball's back on the corridor. Desta is there. What can he do here? Interesting looking handball. Umpire calls him to go. Here is Ford. Got a handball away. Kick towards goal there from Gowan, just offline.
Yep, through for a behind.
Through for a behind. So they are 10-8-68 now, are Olinda Ferny Creek. Still leading WOORI YALLOck 1-3-9. 59 points is the difference. So what can they do here from the kick in?
Well, they're going to the outer side, and they're going to with the numbers on this occasion. Getting it up there, but Desta's reading it better. He was underneath it, couldn't hold on to it though. WOORI YALLOck get the kick out of the pack, up towards the outer wing. Aiken's got it there for Olinda. Kicks around the corner, finds Desta. Tries to shrug the tackle up, and it took too long to do so. So free kick here to WOORI YALLOck. Just chipping ball, got some free players moving forward. Do WOORI YALLOck. Now they need to get one here at, just through the hands there at centre half forward. Now kick around the corner from Thompson towards goal, and the goal line, Urquhart's there.
Oh.
He taps it in, but it had gone over the line. The players are still playing, but the goal umpire had signalled that it had crossed the line. That'll be through for a behind. And it will go down to Thompson. The kick in. Oh, fell through the hands. Woori had the numbers here. They still work it out all right. Thompson there. Now they're under pressure. Possibly in the back. Call to play on. Olinda with some under some defensive pressure here for about the first time in the game, and we don't need the little scrap happening behind play. And the umpire has seen it. And which way is this going to go?
WOORI Yallock by the looks of it.
The way of WOORI Yallock.
Ormsby.
He's going to take the free kick. I don't think he was involved whatsoever, but just happened to be in the right spot at the right time to get the free kick, Aiden.
I think he's going to back himself in here too, Pretz.
Yes. We nearly got there with the barrel at beforehand. This one goes the drop punt right to the goal line, and it does go through for rushed on that occasion, Aiden.
So just missing out there were the Tigers. Started to create a few more opportunities these last couple of minutes. It is the Bloods once again going to the outer side. Garrett is there. It comes out of play. And it is going to be a stoppage on the outer side of the ground. So as we wait for the umpire to throw the ball back up. Up it goes. Johnston back in the ruck up against Rosengoli. Ground level ball is won here once again by Olinda Ferny Creek, currently in the hands of Louis Barry. Take it in the tackle, gets the kick away just in time. Could have been holding the ball if you didn't get rid of it. But they still make it work for the moment to Olinda Ferny Creek. It's currently on the pavilion side wing. Plenty of numbers surround it. This ball not going anywhere. Umpire circling, and we have a stoppage. So ball up, not too long to go in this third quarter. It's 57 points the difference at the moment. 10-8-68 Olinda Ferny Creek to 1-5-11 WOORI Yallock. As the ball just rolls along the ground. Going to be a tricky one to handle once again. The dew is starting to let up a little bit here, though, at Yarra Junction. Plenty of numbers around the ball. Trying to get it clear there for the moment was Barry, but he couldn't quite do so. It's a bit of a fumbly old scrum out there at the moment. And there's a call for holding the ball.
Too high.
Oh, too high. In fact, there we go. So this is going to go the way of WOORI. And I think it's Ormsby with ball in hand. Goes long to about half forward. Can someone take a mark here? Aitken parks himself underneath it and beautifully read. And he takes the intercept mark and they can go back the other way here once again. Can Olinda Ferny Creek. Aitken. Long down the line. Barry is there, but he's not going to be able to take the mark. WOORI seem to have a few more numbers here, but once again, it's Olinda just willing the ball forward, running onto it here. Looks like Bellamo gets the kick inside. Here we go. Jesse Desta, does he have the leg speed? Just didn't quite get the fortuitous bounce. Picked up by Ford. Will snap on the right boot. Looks pretty good off the boot. Just across the face. And it'll be a behind. So 10-9-69. They are now Olinda Ferny Creek. Ford, who is 3 goals 3.
Yeah, evens his ledger as well.
And they bring it back into play to WOORI Yallock, and they come to the broadcast side of the ground this time. And there we go. Good crumbing work there. Might work out for them. Kick comes back in towards the middle. Ormsby's going to have to go. Oh, beautifully done by Ormsby. Gathered it beautifully. Inside forward 50 and a great kick as well. Finding Gemmell. Gemmell wastes no time. Kick to the top of the square. The mark isn't taken. Can they get one out the back here, WOORI? Yes, they do. They get their second goal of the afternoon. It was a little bit of hard work. But in the end, they've got the ball through the middle. And we just need our goal kicker here to turn around for us momentarily so we can pick up who it is. Oh.
I'll keep an eye on it for you, Aiden. You keep going.
So it's 2-5-17 now, WOORI Yallock. And that was a really good bit of play. Ormsby did fantastically there, Pretzel. That was a really nice gather with the Dewey ball. And then the vision to spot up Gemmell. And the execution of the kick as well. So it does get it back to 52 points.
Well, a way high-scoring game. If they get 1 or 2 more, they could be in with a chance here at three-quarter time.
Well, yeah, exactly right, Pretz.
Only about a minute or 2 left, though.
Olinda kicked 6 goals in the first quarter, so you're absolutely right. And they might be a chance here, no, but it's turned over. Johnston sends it back the other way. Good-looking kick as the mark taken. Yes, it is beautifully done on that occasion there by Bellamo. Onto the left boot, inside forward 50. Desta flies. Oh, he nearly snaffled the one hand. It couldn't quite. Here we go, Jesse Desta gets the hands away just in time. Down to Wood. Wood gets the handle away. Forward once again. Back to Desta. Already kicked 4. Snap towards goal is home. He's kicked 5, Jesse Desta. What a game he's having.
All right on the siren.
The responding goal there for Olinda Ferny Creek right on three-quarter time. Jesse Desta's already got a bag. It's only three-quarter time. It's back to 58 points to the margin. We'll take a short break for three-quarter time. When we come back, we'll have all the action from the final quarter.
Yeah, we're going with the medals today, Matty.
In the holsters. And we're ready to go. Final quarter action here at Yarra Junction Memorial Reserve. So once again, it's Rosignoli up against Johnson, and they might be a chance here. Ormsby currently, that wasn't Ormsby, sorry, in fact it was Thompson. Aitken smashes it forward there with a fist. And could be a chance here, but just Ebbage unable to quite get it under his control. Aitken, who's had a really good second half, gets away from one, kicks around the body, and that'll work out. Just,
Mark Payton
the mark
now.
Oh, there we go. It is called play on eventually. So Ford got to get the hands away, does so. In comes Monkhorst. He's going to get the ball once again here, Ned Monkhorst. Gets the handball away, but he's turned it over. Currently under the agency there of Hubbard. He was tackled straight away. Anyone's ball to be won here. Thompson, kick around the body, turns it over. And a good intercept mark taken there by Haynes, who comes back in towards the middle of the ground. It might work out okay here. Running onto it here for the Bloods is Johnston, but he couldn't quite get under his control. Now into Ferny Creek. Under a bit of pressure here, it's YALLOck who are forcing the ball forward. Hands come away on that occasion there. Looked like it was done by Urquhart, I think it was. Inside forward 50, but they've turned it over once again. Urquhart with another opportunity. Gets the hands away just in time. Might have turned it over. Tracking it back here is Fletcher Brown. Gets the ball moving forward. He turns it over though. So they've got the territory here momentarily. Aitken though, got it under his control. Gets the handball away. Once again, Brown gets the kick. Pretty good looking one too. Here is Ford. Had a very good game so far, has Jack Ford. Does he get a fortuitous bounce? He's got plenty of room to work with. Gets away from one. Here we go. Takes the ball under his wing. Sends it to half forward. Good looking kick. Can someone take the mark? Desta can.
Good contested mark.
Very nicely done by Jesse Desta, who's had a fantastic game so far. Too far out to score, you would think. So he kicks it into the pocket. Doesn't quite find the target. Heads towards the boundary line. We are going to have a stoppage in the forward pocket here.
What was that a play?
Ferny Creek. So what can they muster here, the Bloods? Is there another goal forthcoming? Umpire throws the ball aloft. Desta in the ruck, gets the tap. Plenty of numbers around the contest for the moment. Going to be a tricky one to get clear. YALLOck desperately trying to get the ball out of there. Here we go. Fishburn picks it up. Snap towards goal. Does he get the accommodating bounce? He does. He's put it through Fishburn. His second goal of the morning. And there's another one for Olinda Ferny Creek. They go to 12-9-81. YALLOck still 2-5-17. Good start to the last quarter for the Bloods. Beautifully done there by Fishburn. 64 points the difference it is now, 81-17. And the ball once again comes back into the middle of the ground. Looks like it might be Louis Barry up on the ruck on this occasion. I think it's still Rosignoli for WOORI.
No, it's still Johnston. He's won the tap down. WOORI battling in there. They're not giving it up, which is good to see. They were about to break free from the clearance, but there was holding there on Jack Ford. Getting all tongue-tied here, Aiden. Monkhorst had it and kicked it up towards a teammate there in Bellamo, but it went over his head. WOORI picking it up. There we go, kick around the corner here. I worry, but it's Monkhorst intercepting it, getting it back down there. Another intercepted mark. So it's Jake O'Neill for WOORI, looking to switch play onto the outer side. Brown there had it and received the free kick. Going through. Here we go, Olinda around the corner. Mike Johnston, he's found Desta. Taking there at Johnston. Johnston plays on. He's gone on the right foot. Just a chip kick over the goal umpire's hat for another goal. That's Caden Johnston's first one for the game. And Olinda Ferny Creek moving further ahead.
So once again, Olinda Ferny Creek, long kick inside forward 50. Desta gets it under his control, steps away from one, then goes the other way. Now he bounces on the tackle. Yep, that's holding the ball. So the goal won't count. Nearly very clever there from Jesse Desta, but the WOORI defenders do well on that occasion. So Nathan Noble, the recipient of the free kick, comes up the line, looking for Thompson through his hands. And they track it back here. Johnston, kick around the body. Desta presents, and oh, that's a really good mark down, nice and low. And Jesse Desta squares it up. Oh, no, but Ford came in from the side. The kick not intended for him. It might still work. Here we go. Onto the non-preferred, and that'll work out just fine in the end. Kick finds Pattinson. Pattinson plays on. Hits the post.
Unfortunate there.
There we go. So Ford, a bit of confusion. I don't think the kick was meant for him, but he did jump in from the side nonetheless. They still got the shot at goal. Unfortunately, Pattinson was unable to finish off. Who did kick a goal earlier today.
Oh, nice intercept mark from the kick out here at Johnston. Puts it back towards the top of the goal square. Teammate leading in that race was Green. They've got it over here to Ford. Ford's found Desta. Dodges one or two. Outside of the boot, round the corner, and it's marked at last line defence here for WOORI.
Thornton.
Thank you, Aidan. I saw it was a 6 on it, but he takes on his defender there and pumps it back out, but Johnston's got the height there, and he's going to do the same thing, just puts it straight back towards it came, and there's a push out in this marking contest, and that man Thornton's going to get the free kick again. Looking towards the club room side, switching it up, keeping away from Johnston's probably a good move after the last couple. They get a stoppage on there on the outer side. So we're about 6.5 minutes gone in this final quarter of the Under-14s Grand Final 2024. Nice tap down there, but it's sharked here by Ford. Around the corner, defender slipped over, bounced over their head, but they've recovered well. They can run out towards our side here. Intercept marked. Well done there by Monkhurst. Monkhurst putting towards the hot spot, and Desta, he's got 2 on him. It's punched away, and WOORI can repel once more. But can they get it past this half-back line? It's what they've struggled with the last couple of minutes. They've got the opportunity here. Worked it out a little bit better. Just got to be trying to get that some clean possession. And it looks like we might get a stoppage near the centre of the ground.
So it's once again to the outer side of the ground stoppage, and there we go, a free kick to Olinda FERNY Creek. There we go. And they're going to waste no time. Well, Garrett got the handball away just in time. Currently under the agency here of Bellamo. Kicks it around the body, and he's found Desta, and he's going to back himself in.
He's telling people to lead.
40 metres out is Jesse Desta. He's already kicked 5 in the morning. This for goal number 6. Begins his set shot routine. Been an absolute force up at forward today is Jesse Desta. Gone into the ruck, got up the ground. In he comes, swings on a little bit of an arc. It looks okay off the boot. Just going to be offline.
Didn't quite not his range.
Yep.
They had to try a bit too much and pulled it left.
So they can repel once again. WOORI. Kick goes up the line. No mark to be taken. Looks like it spills over the bench. No, Ormsby just kept it in play and kept the ball moving, but Johnson tracked it back beautifully. Swings around onto the right boot, comes back into the middle of the ground. Not a bad-looking kick. Can he find a mark here? Deering did well, but just couldn't quite stick it at the end. There's a whistle. We'll have a stoppage just inside the centre square. Still forward to centre for Olinda FERNY Creek. So wait for the ball to come up. Up it goes. Johnston slaps it forward, but it was sharked, and now once again WOORI can go back the other way. This could be an opportunity for them. If they get the fortuitous bounce, they do, but the handball didn't quite work out in the end. Coming off that man there, Tinkler, they can still go forward though. Kick to a 1-on-1. Works out just fine, and here is Hawkins. Already kicked 1 goal so far. Hawkins looks to centre the ball. It's straight down the chest of Aitken, who's had a pretty good second half. Been reading the play very well, and Aitken straight up the middle of the ground. Not mucking around. Here is Bellamo. That's a good strong mark taken there by Bellamo. He looks to go to the outer side of the ground. Little chip kick works out just fine to the captain and Garrett, and they're away once again. Olinda FERNY Creek. Kick comes away to half forward. Johnson. Does he get an accommodating bounce? Eventually he does, but he just didn't quite stick it in the end. Still might be a chance though. Johnson tries to bust the tackle. Busts another one. Centering ball just over the head of Ford. He might still be a chance though. Ford. Kick towards goal. Is home. Straight over the goal umpire's cap. Jack Ford's got 4. There's another one for Olinda FERNY Creek. 14-10-94 they are now. Still leading WOORI 2-5-17. Beautiful finish that was.
He was able to steady and have that shot there forward, or he has been able to the last few attempts, and made No mistakes on that occasion.
No, he didn't. So 4 goals, 3 here now for the afternoon as the ball comes back to the middle of the ground. Looks like Ormsby's going to go up on the ruck on this occasion for the Tigers. And once again, it'll be Johnston for Olinda Ferny Creek. Up it goes. Johnston. Good bit of tap work here, and this might be a good opportunity. Garrett gets the kick away, beautifully done to Monkhorst, who comes back to his captain. Here we go. Garrett has a bounce. Gets the kick away just in time. Was affected, though, slightly. Good defensive work there by the Tigers. Pushing off his man beautifully on that occasion was O'Neill, but his kick didn't quite work out there. Thornton couldn't quite stick the mark. Now they're under a bit of pressure here. Kick towards the top of the square. Was the mark taken? No, not quite. Just couldn't quite stick it in the end there was Deering. Now WOORI defending grimly. They've got to get the ball away from here. Plenty of Olinda Ferny Creek players in the area. Monkhorst parks himself underneath it. Can't quite take the mark. Knocked away on that occasion by Urquhart. Comes to ground level. Anyone's ball. Bellamo. Umpire calls for it, so it's going to be a stoppage at half forward for Olinda Ferny Creek. Still time to crack the ton here for the Bloods. Up it goes once again. Doing well. Nicer there was Johnston. Plenty of numbers surrounded, picking up at ground level there was Brown, and he did really well. Brown gets the kick away on the left boot. 2 or 1-on-1. Can a mark be taken? No, it spills out the back. Here's Aiken once again. He just couldn't quite get under his control. Kick inside forward 50 off the boot of Haynes. Can he find a set of hands? No, not quite. Going in hard there too was Gowan. He can't quite control it. Jesse Dester has been dangerous all day. Now here is Nicholas Scott for WOORI YALLOck. Couldn't quite make it work. Urquhart still in the middle of the ground. Can they get a repeat entry here, the Bloods? Yes, they probably should in a couple of moments, but that handball probably not going to do Aiken a lot of favours. He made it work momentarily. Umpire calls them to go. Now WOORI are on the counter. Whistle.
Yeah, it was a dumping tackle.
Oh, there we go. It's going to come back. So the advantage not allowed.
Oh, it wasn't quite certain.
Oh, no, hang on.
It's it's that and then a
25-minute penalty. There we go. So it looks like Urquhart's the recipient, but he's got to retake the kick. So 12 minutes gone into this final quarter. Just looking for a little consolation prize here, WOORI YALLOck. It's been a very good season for them. Done well to feature in a grand final. And unfortunately for WOORI, straight down the throat of Garrett, who just had his name written all over that one. That kick, though, maybe not his best, but it worked out in the end. Bellamo did nicely. Swings onto the left boot. Still going up the middle here, Olinda Ferny Creek. Not giving away. They want to get this 100. Could be a chance, though, for WOORI to go back the other way. Dester in the area. What can Johnston do? Does he soccer off the ground? No. Paddles it back towards Dester. He also paddles the ball laterally, then gets it to Bellamo. Good kick here from Bellamo. Beautifully done on that occasion there. To Pattinson, who squares it up. Here we go. Ford, already kicked 4. Kick around the body. Is the mark taken? Yes, it is. Beautifully done there by Ford to find Deering. Could that be 25? No, umpire not having a bar of it.
No, it was started by
Deering, kick towards goal, and he's got it, and there's the ton. They've got 100. 15-10, 100. Olinda Ferny Creek leading WOORI YALLOck 2-5-17. A little bit going on off the ball here, but nothing too much to worry about. There is a yellow card, it appears. That is the final icing on the cake. They get the 100 to Olinda Ferny Creek.
There's an angry ant there, Andy.
Yeah, the jumper's come off. What are you doing, mate? You've just won a grand final.
Yeah.
Worse things could have happened, in my opinion.
most certainly.
Anyway, the ball is going to come back into the middle. So a bit of fantastic performance by Olinda Ferny Creek. They were undefeated all season. They are deserving premiers.
Or is it, was the goal allowed? Because this might be reversal of that.
Well, the siren's gone.
Doesn't matter anyway.
We're not 100% sure of the score. It's either 14-10-94 to Olinda Ferny Creek or 15-10-100. Just depends on whether the goal was allowed or not. But either way, Olinda Ferny Creek are your under-14 mixed premiers for season 2024 here in the Outer East. They went undefeated all throughout the home and away season. They continued that on through the final series. They are deserving premiers. Commiserations to WOORI YALLOck. A very good season by them as well this year. They just couldn't quite get the job done today, but still a season to be proud of. And I'm sure, Pretz, they'll be back bigger and stronger in 2025.
Absolutely, Aidan. It's a great effort for both teams to get here anyway. They've obviously had a great season to be able to do so.
Is that all right?
So fantastic. Well done here for Olinda Ferny Creek. They won the under-13s last year. They've backed it up once again. I think Brett said it's 3 in a row for this particular side.
Oh, no,
So congratulations to Olinda Ferny Creek. Commiserations to WOORI YALLOck. We're going to head over to our post-match ceremony, and not too far away will be our next grand final, the Under-16 Rangers grand final, I believe it is, at 11:25 a.m. So that's not going to be too far away, but just for now, we do head over to our post-match ceremony.
Yeah, I wasn't alive then. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Okay, we'll get started, please. If WOORI could come over, thank you. And OLINDA. Congratulations to both sides. A fantastic game. Can now I please call up Tony Mitchell, the chairman of the board, to hand out the medals and that. Thank you, Tony. We'll get there. I'll get Max. Yeah. Okay, now can I call up Maxie from YALLOck? So you come up and say a few words, Maxie, please.
Firstly, I just want to say to OLINDA, well played, mate. You've been the benchmark the whole season. You know, you try and put plans in to try and curtail what you guys do, but it's hard. You're a very, very good team and very well coached. So, OLINDA committee or whatever, appointing Lockie as the coach is fantastic because he's a seriously good footballer and a good coach. So, well done to OLINDA. And to my boys, honestly, couldn't be more proud of my boys. They've had a crack all year. Mate, they've been fantastic and the support I've had with the committee of Danny Hyman and all them guys too, it's been fantastic as well. So, yeah, been awesome for me. So, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Max. I will now announce the two best on grounds, please. So the best on ground for YALLOck is number 34, Blake Thompson. And the best on ground for OLINDA Ferny Creek, number 7, Jesse Desta. Now, we can't have a game without these guys, and thank you very much to all the umpires. Can we please have Ella, Taylor, Andrew and Veronica please come up to the dais? Thank you.
Well done, Andrew.
Thanks, guys. And could we please call up the Premiership coach, Lockie, to the dais? Thank you.
Have I got 2 million? I'll give him one.
Come up here.
Up there, look. Say a few words and then I'll give you the sheet.
Yep. First, thanks to Andy and the league and also Yarra Junction for hosting today. It was really, thank you for doing that. Umpires, obviously today, but also throughout the year, thank you for you guys and all your efforts. WOORI, obviously, tough loss in the end, but like compared to the 2 times we played you throughout the home and away season, today was your effort and intent was really good. Put on a really good fight. So congratulations to you guys. And obviously to us, I mean, it is a super team. Me, Pat and Frank kind of just enlisted the hard work of Paddy, Dunks, and I think Spider previously. So thank you to all you guys. Thank you to Lan, our team manager all year. Thank you to Rod. Thank you to Maddie as our trainer, and all the parents throughout the year for volunteering and always helping out. So thank you to all.
Leave your captains or last.
Yep. All right, so players, number 1, Jack Ford. Number 3, Benny Gowan. Number 4, Nate Johnson.
Job, dogger.
Number 5, Ollie Haynes.
Oh, you can give yourself.
Number 7, Jesse Desta.
Job, dogger.
Number 8, Xavier Grimes.
Chuck it on, Zave. Good man.
Let's go, boy!
Number 10, Al Deering.
Job, Al.
Number 11, Archie Green.
Job, Arch.
Number 12, Billy Brown.
Job, Bill.
Number 13, Louis Barry.
Job, Luba.
Number 14, Ned Monkhurst.
Job, Noodles.
Number 15, Ed Patterson.
Job, PC.
Number 17, Caden Johnson.
All right, Kate.
Number 19, Jarrah Balamo.
Yeah.
Number 20, Hugo Fishburne.
Job, Fishy.
Number 22, Fletcher Brown.
Job, Fletch.
Number 24, Jai Aitken.
Job, Jazzy.
Number 25, Blake Wood.
Job, Blakey.
Number 26, Travis Vernon.
Now we got our captain.
And our captain, number 2, Spencer Garrett.
Okay, so your 2024 under 14 mixed premiers, OLINDA Ferny Creek.
Wake up and just like go through.